chip hard to do, some different movements in here, so probably worth watching the video. Alright, I'll try and get through it as quick as possible so not to bore you. To warm up before you get there, just a couple minutes skipping so you get the timing of things, maybe practice some doubles as well. After that, the monkey squats. That's where you stand in normal stance, fingers under your toes, arms inside your knees. Keep your chest high so it keeps your arms straight as you sit down into the position. Right, so you pull yourself up, yeah? And then the other would be to straighten your legs. You go from one to the other, 10 to 20 of those, and then the twist in that bottom position, hand on the floor, and then you're gonna rotate the other arm as far around as you can before swapping over, yeah? Make sure when you do that you don't like lift your bum at the same time. Keep your bum down as you rotate, yep? Cool, once you've done the warm up, just going down this list. So for the skips, so you've got 100 doubles at the start and the end, that's obviously the RX version. Don't spend more than like a couple of minutes doing whatever your scale is, right? So whether that means you do maybe 50 doubles, maybe 10 doubles, maybe just a load of singles, but about 2 minutes, no longer on the skipping, all right? After that, feet up crunches. That is going to be laying on your back, feet in the air, and you're going to reach up till you touch your toes. All right? If you can't quite get there, maybe go ankles, something like that, but ideally it will be to your toes, all right? 50 of those. When you do those, sorry, one thing, just make sure after each touch, you come all the way back down so the backs of your shoulders are on the floor, okay? Oh, good job. After that, the dumbbell or kettlebell ground to overhead, right? So that gives you the option. You could snatch the movement, right, which would mean you do it in one arm. Yes, from there, keep your back nice and straight. Then you go all the way up in one go. Back to the floor each time. And you would then do the other arm, right? If it's heavy, then you want to do it in 2 movements, so you could clean it, and then push press or whatever to get out of the head. Absolutely fine, and essentially it's exactly the same, yeah, with the dumbbell. All right? All right, with that, you don't have to swap each arm. You could do maybe 10 each arm, whatever. Just make sure you do the same on both at the end, all right? After that, ab cycles. With this one, you're gonna go hands on your head. One leg needs to be extended. The other elbow is gonna touch your knee. And you go from one to the other. All right, again, if you can't quite get the touch, try as much as possible, but ideally, like I say, hands stay on your head, and you'll touch each time, okay? Next one, we've got the goblet squats. I think you all know this one by now. Right, so holding your kettlebell all the way down in the squat, all the way up. If you've got a dumbbell, similar thing. Here, bish bosh. Next one, we've got pelvic tilt. So I'm sure these have probably got a different name. You'll get the gist, right? From here, you're gonna try and lift your bum up in the air. All right, imagine you're gonna hit a target that's above your hips. All right, ideally what we don't want is for you to kick there. All right, it's more there. All right, so you can see each rep, bum lifts off the floor. All right. You then got the ground to overhead again, and then outside hands is going to be your outside of your hand to the outside of your opposite knee, right? And we do want to touch on this one, right? And make sure it's the back of your hand, not just your fingertips, because you won't really have to move if you do that, right? So if you do that, you have to sit up a little bit, all right? And again, make sure you come all the way down before doing the next rep. Cool. I think that's it. Yes, that's our hands, and then finish with whatever you did on that first set of skips. You just repeat here, all right? Enjoy.